Hello to all you beautiful people out there. Regnilla over here bringing you the next episode of Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. In today's episode, we are taking on another powerful and very irritating monster, the Diablos. And this is one of the monsters I never like fighting, and I'm not going to like fighting it now. And as a result, I'm bringing stuff to really help me fight this guy. So I have some feline drink skills, and I've changed up just ever so slightly from last time, and that is for this skill right here, Feline Bulldozer. It increases sharpness when you strike immediately after an attack is deflected, which is a very real possibility that attack is going to be deflected against a monster like this. Alright, and also I'm bringing my Rathian set. You guys should be very familiar with it by this point. And I'm bringing my Rime Blossom longsword for the ice element, since this guy is pretty weak to ice. Also, I am bringing my armor charm. If you missed out on the last episode, you can get the armor charm as well as the power charm at the shop that's at the southern end of the village, but you're going to need to have a buttload of money in order to get both of them. And subsequently, you're going to need to get another pair of them if you want the power and armor talons, and that will be later on. And I'm also bringing sonic bombs, which you can make by combining a screamer with gunpowder, and you can make the gunpowder by combining a fire herb as well as a nitroshroom. And you get screamers largely from bird wyverns, so you're gonna have to fight Great Jaggy a few times. Okay. We're going back to the Sandy Plains, but this time it is during the day, so your memo, bring your cool drinks. It's gonna be hotter than hell out there. Okay, Diablos. Oh, Diablos. Diablos is a Generation 1 monster, and he's a derivative. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't much care for this guy's design. He's a subspecies off of the Monoblos, and frankly the Monoblos is way more interesting and way cooler, and you should tell that Diablos and Monoblos, based on the fact that the quest said two-horn Wyvern, a Monoblos is a Wyvern with only one horn, and it's just, I just find him cooler. I don't like the subspecies at all. It's just, hate this guy. And it's going to become very clear as to why here in a minute, but this is a monster that likes to dig underground a lot and pop up where you don't want him to. And so that's why I brought sonic bombs. And in fact, I thought the quest was going to provide me with a couple normal sonic bombs like an idiot instead of the easy versions. So I am down to sonic bombs, tactically speaking. Okay, here we go with our cutscene. And here's the bastard. And he also has a roar that needs high-grade earplugs in order to block. And as a result, if you get hit by it, you're going to be stunned for a little bit. Okay. This is a monster that the more damage you deal to it, the easier it goes into rage mode. Thankfully, it does not open up with an ear-piercing roar, so that's good. But everything else about this monster fucking sucks. It also has a hip check right there. So, you know, just not a great monster to fight against. Come on, there we go. So as soon as the Diablos goes underground, make sure you have a sonic bomb at the ready. And when you throw that sonic bomb, you will have the opportunity to get in a lot of shots. So that's great. However, that only works when the Diablos is not in rage mode. When he's in rage mode, you're basically boned. You have to run. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Alright, here's a fun fact about that roar, and by fun fact, I mean not a fun fact at all, it's fucking horrible. But in Freakin Unite, the hitboxes were always, I want to say constant. So the hitbox existed from the beginning of the attack all the way to the end of that attack, and if you were in any part of that hitbox, you would still get hit by it. And that includes roars. So in Freakin Unite, if you were hit by the tail end of a Diablos roar, you would be affected as though you were hit by the beginning of the roar. So you would have the full roar effect if you tried to dodge at the roar and got hit by the tail end of it. You'd be stuck for about a good 3 seconds. Okay. When the Diablos is in rage mode, his horns will, or his mouth will start smoking, and it's just not a good idea. So, keep in mind whenever this monster's in rage mode, otherwise you're gonna get just jacked up. The weak point on this monster, I believe, is the underbelly. It's a place where I'm actually just constantly hitting and hoping that everything goes good. No. No. Okay. I don't like that move either. It's a lot on this monster I just don't like. Okay. Oh, shh. Like a hardcore version of Pop Goes the Weasel. Or Whack-A-Mole. Okay. And be very careful if you're laying down a trap and this monster goes underground, because if he goes underneath a trap, he is going to break it. What is he doing? Oh, shh. Okay, I thought he broke my trap for a second. I was going to be super pissed. And he's leaving the area. Okay, and based on his behavior, he was not in rage mode, so I don't know why my sonic bomb didn't work. It's either that or I didn't see the smoke. Okay, so that was a waste of a trap, but thankfully I could buy shock traps as opposed to pitfall traps. Pitfall trap, wasting one of those, terrible. Yeah, he's no longer in rage mode. I can't say why my sonic bomb did not work. But this one should. There we go. That's what I want to see. Breakable parts on this monster. Well, the two horns can be broken, but it's going to take you a little bit. And if you are going to break those horns, then use a sharpness-based weapon or a cutting-based weapon. Do not use an impact. Impact would be good for stunning this guy, but it's not very good for breaking those horns. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Where is it? I'm just gonna hang out over here. No. No. And here's a general tip. If you're just fighting any monster that could charge at you, the further away you are when that monster begins to charge, the more likely it's going to be able to curve slightly to make sure its charge hits you. And if that's the case, you're gonna want to make sure that that monster can't hit you with said charge. And Diablos is a notorious exception, or a notorious example of that. Same with the Tigrex. So you might need to play a little game of chicken. You know, dangerous stuff, but if you go in and you just kind of charge headlong, just dive right in, and then slingshot to the right, good chance of you dodging. Or, you could just get absolutely thrashed, which, if that happens, make sure you get it on video so I can laugh. I know that's pretty malicious, but these monsters are hard, and I want you to share my misery. But speaking of miserable situations for monsters, oh shit, if you get a Diablos to charge at a solid wall, head first, he will get stuck for several seconds, and then he will eventually pull himself out, but while he's stuck, you have a great opportunity to get in a lot of hits. Alright, one of those horns are broken. There we go. Gotta look out for that tail, too. A lot of times, not always, after he charges, and you've probably seen it at this point, but he will swish his tail back and forth. And when he does that, yeah, he can just get swiped. He does it twice, so it could be some nasty business. But he's exhausted now. So great! Now I can actually really do some damage on this monster. Takes him forever to go underground, and he's far more vulnerable to sonic bombs. And here's a fun fact. This is one of few monsters that is strictly an herbivore. This is not a carnivorous monster, but he's highly territorial. And because of that, you know, he's, well, he's gonna attack pretty much anything and everything. Huh. Well then, that should have worked. Alright. Based on the fact that he's going into Area 11, suggests that he is almost dead. Area 11 is his little safe zone. And, well, based on what I'm seeing there, great. He is about ready to either be captured or killed. And let's see. I had thought. Did I get him into a pitfall trap yet? I don't remember. My memory is not good right now. I know I was running low on pitfall trap materials, so No, do not wake him up, you son. No, fuck you. Oh, there's another one. No. You're gonna go away. Okay. Now he's all sleepy. Okay, all out of easy sonic bombs. Now if I had some tranq bombs, I could capture them, but I'm really not a capture kind of person. I'm a slaughter everything in sight kind of person. I'm a very violent individual like that. So, as a result, I'm just gonna do the good old murder eyes. Oh! That's a rare thing that happens. If you kill a monster in midair, they will fall to the ground. There we go. So that was Diablos, and much like the Tigrex, this is not a monster I expect a new player to be able to defeat first time around, especially if they don't know what they're doing. Because holy shit, this guy is a beast, and no pun intended. All right, so odds are the timing on this guy. Let's say if you're a new player and you did not bring the necessary equipment, this monster can easily take you 30 minutes. Especially if you're constantly trying to dodge his attacks and just all sorts of nastiness. But thankfully, experienced players can generally get a fight like this done on average 10 to 15 minutes. But make sure you have your ice-based weapon. Otherwise, you know, the fight will take longer. But that's going to do it for me and this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in any of my other content, be sure to smash on one of those annotations that will be featured at the end of this video. And I will see you all again in the next one. Take care, people.